in talking to people and talking about these 5 generations, I wanted to have the opportunity to see, do we have any common denominators? And this was like, I found this so fascinating because I came up with 7 values that really matter most to everybody of all ages. So let me talk just a little bit about it, because I think these are huge. You know, when I get up and go to work in the morning, I don't get up, look in the mirror and say, well, today I want to feel respected, I want to be listened to, you know, I'm going to be positive in my feedback and so forth. These are somewhat what we call, you know, soft traits. I'll talk a little bit about that more. But we have values that really still matter to us. And thank goodness, folks, we have values. Feeling respected, number 1. How often do we really listen to what we say and how we say it? Now, you know, none of us are perfect. You know, every day can be hectic. And every day, if you're up to your knees in water, you can't say, will you please go shut off that valve? I mean, we have to figure out, but everybody wants to feel respected as individuals. Everybody, because they are a person, just in my opinion, earns the right of respect. Here's another one that goes into communication that we probably don't do very well, is listen. We're so busy forming in our head what we want to say, how we're going to say it, and what points we're going to make, that we don't bother to listen to what is being shared with us. Active listening is a real art, and those that I think are the best leaders are those that keep their mouths shut and their ears open. We learn by far more when we do that. And do we take the time to mentor? Now, mentoring isn't like tutoring. Mentoring is making time for others of all ages. You know, we mentor up and we mentor down. Doesn't make any difference. Everybody loves to feel like you're important. That's what mentoring really does. It makes the person who's mentoring feel like they have something to offer, and the person that's being mentored has the opportunity to learn from somebody else. You know, mentoring could be, you know, getting a sandwich. It could be, you know, going to get a pad. It could be in the workroom. It could be a variety of different things. And it doesn't have to be more than 5 minutes. And it needs not be more than, oh, wow, have you thought about this? Or, you know, this happened, I just thought I'd share it. It all goes back to communication, folks. Understanding the best picture. It's so easy that we sit in our own little world, in our own little pod, or our own little area with our own little people. You know, we're creatures of habit. Understanding the big picture is stepping out of habit. It's stepping into a world that may not be comfortable. And that means we have to look. I said the word of 2019 is imagine. Well, imagine if we had a broader view. Imagine in all of these values that are talked about, if we were better at respect, if we were better at communication. Imagine the lengths we could go to. It's amazing. We could see the bigger picture. We're better at communication that is directed to us, you know, that we are a sieve. So ask yourself, here's a great question. Am I a sieve to what is being told to me? Or do I block it so that I don't hear it and I don't have to act on it? I don't have to do anything with it. What do you do with it? And the same thing about receiving positive feedback. Don't slack at that. You know, enjoy it. That's what we need to be doing, is giving feedback back and forth, good, bad, and indifferent, I'd say. There's ways to do it. And finally, experiencing an exchange of ideas.